everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, Jeremy Grant. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's Morant. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
Oh, wow. Back in my early years in Detroit, going against Glenn Robinson. Of course, the Chicago Bulls, the whole Chicago-Detroit rivalry that existed. Later on in Phoenix, of course, you had the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan, the Los Angeles Lakers with the late Kobe Bryant. Just some fun rivalries. And those were games, whether at home or on the road, that you really got up for as a team and as an individual.
Morant with it. Pass to Melton. Now here's Brooks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim. Born and raised in Ontario, Canada, the family recognized early Brooks' basketball talents. For high school, they sent him to a well-known program in Nevada, and he worked his way into becoming a four-star recruit.
Gets some space and parries the jumper. Brooks has got his second bucket on the night.
A big-time ISO player in college, Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
You know, Smitty, Brooks was a tremendous college player at Oregon. Somehow he fell to the second round in the 2017 NBA draft.
You know, Brian, I think some scouts were worried that he had reached his ceiling, didn't have great length. But what he does have is toughness and heart. Those things are more difficult to measure. And so far, Dillon Brooks has proved his doubters wrong.
Timeout called, the Suns. And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
Brooks from outside. The shot that time not on target. Bridges with it. Checked by Brooks. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And a two-handed jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Pass to Brooks. Fires for three. He drops it from range. Brooks has got 8 points.
I like the efficiency here. 3 out of 4 shooting, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. To the wing on the left. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Here's Ayton. He can't get it to go. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grant outside. Here's Brooks. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Morant. The Suns getting their last shot to go. From downtown, Melton misses.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. We've got 1:13 left now in the first quarter. A nice shot by Morris.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Booker from behind the arc. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here we go, all alone. It's good. Morris has got 5.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. They get the rebound. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Craig. 6 on the shot clock. Kaminsky in the post. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's Morris. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. For 3, Allen. That shot missing. It could go. Not going to go that time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team. And that's a foolish pass, plain and simple.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Galloway. Boy, one trend we've seen over the years in the NBA, Grant, is an increase in the number of possessions per game.
And NBA, that's by design. You know, back in the early 2000s, the NBA wanted to speed up the game. They took away some of the physicality in the game. And as that happened, it coincided with the embracing of the three-point shot. And so now the pace has picked up. It's more up and down. It's exciting to watch. I think for the players, they enjoy playing this style of basketball, and that has contributed in large part to the number of possessions growing and increasing as it is in today's game.
Never been as fast, never been as skilled as it is right now in the NBA.
Very true.
4 on the clock. Kaminsky. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis leading. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the basket is good.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Coach Monty Williams has really revitalized the Suns. Devin Booker said the culture's different. You could feel it in the air. It started with Monty. His voice travels. We all believe in him. He believes in us, and it's contagious. Guys, it's so important to have that buy-in.
Can't do it without it, no doubt. Thanks, Allie. Some changes for Phoenix. Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. And of course, DeAndre Ayton was the #1 pick in the 2018 draft. But you think about the #3 pick being Luka Doncic and the #5 pick in Trae Young both becoming all-stars. There's a lot of pressure on Ayton to succeed. But Monty Williams and the Phoenix Suns remain patient with Ayton, and I think they should.
Now here's Paul. He's got 6 to the middle.
Forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Outside Morant. Pass to Melton. And here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Morris. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Takes a step back. Paul into the lane. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
One of the signature moves right there. CP3 has perfected the art of creating off the drive.
Outside Morant. Morris outside. The 3. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Morris. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
To the inside. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Up top, Ayton. 6 points for him. Another shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. On the attack, Morris. Pass to Hachimura. And the layup is good off the glass. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Ayton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now with the step back. Crowder outside. For 3, Booker. And he buries his first look.
Superb vision and decision by Jake Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
And it's Hachimura on the drive. No good on the buzzer beater. And we finished off one half of play. It's the Grizzlies Up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's Booker on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6.
And that's going to happen. Paul recognizes the imbalance in the defense, delivers a perfect pass.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Morant. Driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, everybody wants to know what's unique about Ja Morant. He's a young superstar who can get his own shot anytime he wants. But he continues to play with a pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Jackson.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Smitty, in addition to keeping his teammates involved, Morant shows great leadership, and he really fires them up, it seems.
He does, Bryant. He plays with passion, but at the same time, he stays in control of his emotions. That's the kind of guy players want to follow. It's an especially valuable trait in your point guard and leader.
Now here's Paul.
Yo, set it up.
Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
The way Paul uses pace, the way he uses angles, absolutely fantastic.
Oh, throw it down.
Oh,
Can you say elevation?
as creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Now here's Booker. Ayton inside. And he makes it on the layup. Ayton's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Morant. With the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
They set the screen. Ball drives in. You know, Grant, with the pace of the game today, we know speed kills. In your mind, who's the fastest player going end to end?
And that's a tough one right there, B.A. There's some great players in the open floor with the basketball. I think of Ja Morant, Russell Westbrook, Kemba Walker. But I have to go with Donovan Spider Mitchell. So good, so fast, so effective.
Pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. 4 on the clock. And he drives in. Count that bucket. He's got 12.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dillon's girth allows him to play right through it.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
And if you're a fan of Memphis, you have to love what the Grizzlies have done to rebuild this roster. Of course, it started with the selection of Jackson Jr. in the 2018 draft.
Out to the wing. Pass to Kaminsky. Launches it. The shot comes out. And Memphis taking it the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Going inside. Craig, good. Well, not satisfied to just make the NBA All-Rookie first team. Jackson Jr., who's dealt with injuries, continues to add to his game at a rapid pace, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., coming in, we knew from his time at Michigan State that he really could stretch the floor and also that he could guard multiple positions. But now he's becoming a better rebounder and a better playmaker. He still has some work to do in both areas, but the effort is there.
Pass to Najee. Tries again. And it's good on the lay-in.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
On the take. Off with the layup. Memphis leading. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Lets it go from deep. And Morris gets the three. Morris has got 11 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Kaminsky outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. He's got 7.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Morris. Out to the right wing. Pass to Hachimura. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. It's the Grizzlies up by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Now Morris. Pass to Najee. Six to shoot. Morris outside. Hachimura sets a screen. Morris can't hit.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Here's Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
So it's the Grizzlies now, leading by 5. Paul with a steal. Out on his own on the break. And that one drops for him.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Inside. Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Three-pointer, Brooks. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count. And I'll tell you what, this young man is known for his shooting. But make no mistake, Devin Booker is an all-around scorer. He has a chance to really be one of the elite players in this league. He's got a lot in his bag.
And with the league going 3 crazy, Devin Booker is cutting down his attempts from long range the last few seasons.
And I love that he's doing that, B.A. He's attacking the rim but also very comfortable in the mid-range. He just does a really good job of taking what the defense gives him. I love how he can mix and match his ability to score. And, of course, he takes advantage of those opportunities.
Now here's Paul. Oh, stolen by Morant. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Brooks. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Phoenix on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. The 15-footer. Got it.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Now here's Morant.
Oh, he went up.
Wow, way out there in the rafters.
Beautiful.
It was like he was soaring. Is there such a thing as too much air?
Man, this dude knows how to fly, Grant. What a performance.
Never underestimate the creativity of these guys. They've turned dunking into an art form.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
It's Booker on the wing to take the lead. And the Suns get another three.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Here's Morant. Oh, my
Wait,
goodness.
did you see that? Booyah! He must be mad at the rim.
Yeah.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk. Oh,
No.
my goodness.
No!
Powered it home.
Maybe so.
What a finish.
Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
That's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Outside Booker. 4-3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And he buries it.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
For three, Booker. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Morant into the lane. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Here's Paul. Booker with it. Back to Aiden. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it.
tell me we're the same. This is night and day. I thought we